Hello everybody, Phatkid here, bringing you episode 1 of Warcraft 3. And this remastered version just went live on Game Pass today. It was honestly, again, one of the first games I ever played, similar to the Banjo-Kazooie series. First PC game I was ever bought purposely for me, besides Diablo 2, I believe. And with that, it's got a pretty good story that we are just going to get right to. I'm just going to tell it as terribly as possible, because it's an RTS game and it's going to be played quickly in my opinion. But basically we start out as Arthas, and he reminds me a bit of
Justice
a young
shall be done.
And very shit.
Of course.
So we're going to get...
For honor. A sound plan. Certainly.
Get through here. Do we already have... Don't get speed.
Certainly.
Like we do StarCraft, but
of course.
I used to be fairly big into the StarCraft series,
Help!
and
Bandits are stealing our belongings!
very excited to
We'll take their coin just like everyone else's.
Just because, why the hell not? Good game, great series. I recently replayed the
Foul knave.
StarCraft.
Those bandits stole my ledger.
StarCraft 2 campaign,
Without it,
but,
I will lose my
over
entire
virtual
farm.
Desktop, so on,
Please, retrieve it from their camp.
So kind of goofy
It
there.
would mean so much to us.
We're just gonna go get the treasure. Units are kind of not like a lot in this, but a good
Betrayer
amount.
of the
So
light.
we're gonna just go through and do what we can to keep our people alive.
You are past
Us
redemption.
taking damage is fine because as first we get heal here.
For
So
honor.
it allows us to kind of go through and just
For honor.
pound away.
Say your
on them.
prayers.
That we might pop the kill on him because he seems to be tanking. So we're gonna
sound
kill him
plan.
so we don't lose him.
Certainly.
Pounding away at people.
Justice has come.
RTS games are kind of weird. There's very goofy priority of what you should do as
For
far
my
as
father,
what,
the king.
how to get ahead.
Betrayer
One
of
the
the
most
light.
important things in them.
Of course.
Just ensure that you
Of
are
course.
getting advantage of your opponent.
Certainly.
With that,
For honor.
the easiest way to get advantage
A sound
is to
plan.
keep your units alive while they're
Certainly.
dying. Microing your
A
units
sound
into
plan.
advantage, or moving your units into
For
advantage position is called micro a lot of times in these games.
Of
So
course.
I'll be doing minimal micro to make sure.
Certainly.
We
Thank
did
you
this
for
little
helping me.
side quest for her.
Please, take this item.
And we get a little bonus. So what we're going to do is take Devotion Aura. It gives everybody around us
A
some
sound plan.
armor. Just
Of
makes
course.
that keeping everybody alive slightly
honor.
easy. With that,
Certainly.
we'll be going up here and taking out these orcs.
The attack has already begun. To arms, my brothers!
That Devotion Aura seems like it will matter because it only lists itself as 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 armor. But it's something that actually does a good deal of difference.
Of course.
Over the course of the 1 unit's combat.
Feel my
because
wrath.
Armor takes the place of damage reduction in this, so it actually raises our damage reduction quite significantly. Because with our 5.5
honor.
armor, we get 25 damage reduction versus having unable to target self.
The light
So with
is my
that,
strength.
Are gonna want to move these guys
A
in
sound
first.
plan.
Probably get
For honor.
rid of this black rock clan guy.
A
as
sound
soon as
plan.
possible. Oh, accidentally triggered the bigger fight here, I think.
You are
but
past redemption.
Not the biggest deal. Or just want to make sure we don't keep accidentally getting.
I'm here to help.
Take the damage just because he's the one evidently.
Of course.
He can't heal himself because I think he can
Certainly.
once he's undead.
Of course.
But I do forget. Not everything.
sound plan.
That easy to remember, but we'll move the swordsman in first.
Justice has
that
come.
way, we get some targeting priority from the AI, and then we'll go
For
for
honor.
this guy that we don't
Foul knave.
for it. Just keep beating him, and we'll just keep. Some of the great groups anymore.
Certainly.
Not
Orders.
enough mana. Say the word.
Is there danger?
So we could use the mana potion. I don't think it
Yes,
is
my liege.
I stand for the light.
I think we get to
A sound
get going
plan.
here. Yeah. That was a quick level 1. Arthas is gonna walk out
Bless you,
like
Prince Arthas.
But what about the others?
when
who were
realistically
taken
he's
away?
like the bad guy
Don't
in this
worry,
whole
son.
story, which
We'll
we'll
find
find
them and
out
bring them home safe.
slowly but surely.
Prince Arthas, Lord Uther needs you at the Orc encampment immediately.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, that
Let's get
Adele
moving.
moment is. Alright, and that is victory, level 1. No problem. Quick one there. You. And yeah, black rock and roll, I guess. I don't normally classify the color of my rock, but this game seems to. I don't know if this is our first building mission or not. I think it might be. Yeah, it looks like we have stuff. Obviously gonna want more peasant. We're gonna want some lumber. It looks like we have a good amount for gold.
I'm here to help.
Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. I want build, I guess.
Ready to work. What is it?
Build the barracks to start out.
All right.
So we'll have him help there, which I think takes some extra time. Just gonna be OP, I guess, and chill.
Ready to work.
But yeah, first mission.
Yes, my lord.
Looks like the first thing we gotta do is really just establish a base. 4 here, so we can probably add one more to that, just to make it optimal.
What?
Actually, put
Ready to work. All
have
work.
you build some farms.
Righto.
Yeah, I just gotta start building stuff, that way it'll be good to go. We
Yes,
do have
my
our
lord.
Light
this-
is my strength.
Oops,
More
sorry
work.
about that,
Is there danger?
Farmer.
Ready to work.
But we'll have
Yes,
you
me
build
lord.
your own farms and back some into another one.
Off I go then.
Well, sheep guy here.
I stand for the
not
light.
the best, but the farm gets built, we'll be able to start harvesting. Got lumber mill here. Bring lumber back to
Job's done.
scout towers, so I guess we can upgrade them to guard towers. Not,
What
I
is
don't
it?
think it's the biggest deal.
Righto. More work.
We have you build
Job's done.
a lumber mill farm. I'll scout the barracks, I
All right.
and it just wants me to start training footmen.
More gold is
Start
required.
mashing out.
Job's done. Ready to work.
Now we have
Yes, me lord.
two lazy footmen right
Off
now.
I go then.
Not footmen.
What?
Peons. Not peons. Peasant. One of the P words in this game. Hit anyone else at the end.
Ready for action.
We do have our first footman.
What do you need?
Justice shall be done.
Arthas. Obviously, still to get more, but just need to start dumping them out. Get this established a base. Established. That way we'll be good to go. And I guess get another.
Ready for action.
I don't know if this is the most efficient. So I'm glad we added the extra one there, but we do seem to be stacking up gold, so no problem. Gotta be. And more peasants. No.
Ready to work.
I just rally them there, or rally do this. They start looking for lumber.
Job's done.
There. And
What is it?
And do here, just in case that's not enough with this crazy
Ready for
distance
action.
you guys are saying. So we got these buildings. Yeah. Over here, we really don't have that much purpose for lumber, I guess. Though at this point, we can't do
I'm here to
that
help.
much.
Ready for action.
Farms.
Justice shall be done.
Gotta build more farms.
All
Ready for
work.
action.
Production.
Yes, me lord. All right.
I'll send him to help him then.
What?
Or send both them to go. They're both sad. Yeah, they can't build.
Yes, me lord.
That's here. Trade both these to guard towers.
The light
and
is my strength.
That says
Job's done.
Is there danger?
I guess we will repair it. I just it's not yet, obviously. They're just gonna smack it down for this for us.
I stand for the light.
Next time the guard tower will help substantially.
Ready for action.
Be here with our resources.
Justice shall be done. Of course.
Arthas is gaining experience.
The light is my strength.
We'll gain another level.
Certainly.
Do we have
For honor.
enough stuff?
Of
We have
course.
established a base. Do we get another pop-up now, or do we
Certainly.
just supposed to, like,
Job's done.
wander around?
For honor.
Right, there we go. There's a pop-up.
A sound
if
plan.
Blade Master.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
So with that, make
I'm here to help.
it produce there.
honor.
And start exploring.
Certainly. A
So we did
sound
there. Now when I
plan.
hit 4,
Is
we have
there
a control
danger?
group that's basically just our barracks.
Of course.
It's super helpful.
Well met, good human. Have you come to join in our hunt?
What are you
There's
dwarves hunting in this
dwarves
region?
right now. They want us.
We're
to hunt a
hunting black
dragon,
drakes.
Black drakes.
It's said the drake's blood can bestow fiery enchantments upon weapons.
The fiery enchantments you seek could prove useful.
The name of the beast we're hunting is Cyranox. With your aid, the monster won't stand a chance.
And for the light.
Ready for
Alright,
action.
I stand
sick.
for the
So we got
light.
our workshop, which does not allow us to produce more footmen yet, but allows us to start. To produce. Yeah, it does. Thank
Build
God.
more farms.
Gotta build more.
I'm here to help.
farms. And one of the things this game does
What do you
that StarCraft does not do is
What is it?
called upkeep. You essentially
Whoa,
have
what?
upkeep based on how many units you have, and it changes the total amount of stuff you
Yes,
harvest,
my lord.
like per.
Our town is
attack
under
unit.
siege.
This shouldn't really be a problem because we set these up. So they're just gonna tear them right out. So
Justice shall be
no
done.
issue there.
A sound plan.
Keep
for
moving
honor.
this way. You can see what we got.
Of course. Certainly. A sound plan.
Black Drake's coming up.
Of course.
Got a welt.
For honor.
Looks like only the range
Certainly.
people can fight anyway.
Is there danger?
Funny enough.
Research complete.
Certainly.
Iron forged swords.
For honor.
Build more farms.
The light is my strength.
Yes, my liege. On my way.
I'm here to help. A sound plan.
You dare challenge me?
So I don't know what'll
Mortals
happen
become
here.
more
Basically, we
reckless
just need to make
with
sure we
every
keep healing
generation.
these guys up.
The light is my strength.
Good. Keep trying. Make sure everybody else survives.
Let's bring this heart back to the dwarves.
Oh, Cyranox.
A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan.
Easy one. Clap. I don't think we lost
Certainly.
anyone there. I'm finally got back
For honor.
above
Of course.
necessary for farms. We do need
Research
to build more
complete.
farms still. That will be the theme of the human
Off I go
campaign.
then.
Is build more farms. Get to high upkeep at 50. We can build one more.
Build
man.
more farms.
Also
Say
add
the
these
word.
guys
Aye, my lord.
here. Said Warcraft 3 is more of a game of building good units over time than building the most units. So
Is there
from
danger?
there,
Of course.
yeah.
I stand for
Now
the
I
light.
will reforge your weapons
Yeah.
to strike with searing heat.
Strike with searing heat.
Justice shall be done.
What do you
Job's
give us,
done.
sir? What do you give us? Orb of Fire. Thick gives us range too, which we like.
Is there danger?
Then I do think we take another level on Holy Light just to
Certainly.
help us
What do you
heal
need?
and keep our people alive.
Yes, my
throughout
liege.
our
I'm here to help.
challenges.
Say the word.
Keep you guys here, at least like 3 of them. Keep a lot of these ranked boys with us.
The light is my strength. For honor. I
And
stand
think
for
he's
the
just
light.
moving north. Oh,
A sound plan.
orcs come.
Research
Yeah.
forces are under attack.
Yes, me lord. Off I
Prepare
go then.
Justice shall be done. I stand for the light. The light is my strength.
Goes
Is there danger?
accidentally kind of an lab, not a problem.
For honor.
I think human buildings
Certainly.
do like
For my
bleed
father,
whilst
the
on
king.
fire, so we just want to make
Job
sure we
done.
don't leave anything on fire. That's super deterrent. That's a good point to remember with the Warcraft 3.
Of course.
Being honest.
A sound plan.
Betrayer of the
But
light.
just gotta keep getting rid of
Murlocs?
stuff.
Here? They must have an encampment nearby.
Certainly.
Or they're just Murlocs.
A sound plan.
Research
Save
complete.
people as much as we can. As I said, it's kind of valuable in this one versus
I'm here to help.
RTS game. Positive attack already. Did.
I stand for the light.
The items I think
For honor.
stack from level to level, so they are pretty helpful. Now that we actually have like a good amount of money we're sitting
here to
on,
help.
we are going to start producing other units to break our upkeep.
More gold is
Is there
required.
danger?
It's kind of a risky idea
Feel my
for a
wrath.
while because the fact that we were able to stack up those resources means we got like
Foul knave.
30% more free. So kind of explaining why the upkeep matters.
The light is my strength.
Why
Justice shall be
having
done.
production facilities
Of course.
kind of matters more than having unit
For honor.
masses.
Justice
because
has
being able
come.
to replenish
For my
and
father,
let the
the
resources
king.
go further.
You are past redemption.
StarCraft doesn't have something like that, so it's a little less punitive for the massing, but also for
A sound plan.
So, no super easy rushings besides your like tower chief.
I'm here to help.
Free out Ryan.
Certainly.
Still,
Of course. A sound plan.
Locked and loaded.
Certainly. Of course.
the entrance. No.
Justice has come.
Either way, we're walking right in. We're gonna go.
For honor.
That's not that early at this point because we're gonna be using it anyway.
Of course.
Whenever the cooldown is up, it's you try to make sure everything stays good. Back,
Of course.
Back forward, so
Right.
Is there
the
danger?
attack to move.
I stand for the light. For my father, the king. The light is my strength. For honor. Justice shall be done.
But whatever.
You are
First,
past redemption.
one footman. Not the biggest
All gold
fault
is
because
required.
I stand
making
for the
this
light.
game. Even though this is based
Justice
on
shall be
attack
done.
and just decided it's
Certainly.
going down to
A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan.
what?
Our
forces course. are
under attack. Feel my wrath.
Oh, not any more than that. Turning around and look at these guys.
The light is my strength.
Betrayer of the light.
They're probably like the
Certainly.
ones that attack my
A
base.
sound plan. Of
That
course.
makes sense.
For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Foul knave.
Yeah, well, the knave.
Aye, sir.
Got all the power up. Oh,
I'm here to help. Is there danger?
you do need more mana, but not bad enough where I want to use the mana.
The light is my strength. I'm here to help.
Or
Of course. Is there danger?
I'm your shooter.
Justice shall be done.
Go.
For honor.
Just
Of
right
course.
up her to hit.
For honor.
We'll take them out.
I stand for the light.
And mini
Is there
quest
danger?
completed. That's two. That's two. That's two. That's two. The human campaign is kind of like
You've done
intro to
well, lad.
Warcraft, so
This was a
that
sound
doesn't die
victory.
for nothing, her, but again, moving right through. what the hard challenges really are for these. We might go back through and do this on hard. Not really sure. Just excited for some Warcraft. We are just skipping the cutscene because if we really cared about them, we'd be playing WoW.
Prince Arthas, we've been waiting here for
No,
hours.
we're not sure, John. Oh, there
Justice
she is.
shall be done.
What's the plan?
Donna's sick. Water elementals
I stand for the
are
light.
free.
Prince Arthas, there's something amiss at the bridge ahead.
Stay free.
A sound plan.
350.
I'm here to help. For honor.
Look, it's Prince Arthas.
Certainly. Of course.
All right, Mr. Villager. What bad news do you have for me?
My lord, someone has destroyed the bridge from the far side of the river.
There's another way to cross.
There
it,
is
but it's
another
not
way
as
to
safe
cross,
as it
but
used to be.
it is not as safe as it used to be.
Of course. For honor.
It's gotta be.
Certainly. A sound plan. Of course.
Map does seem
I'm here to help.
terribly small.
Slaughter them all! Bandits, run!
A sound plan. Justice has come.
We don't
Sack
like
the
that.
town! Save us!
The light is my strength. Justice shall be done. Certainly. Feel my wrath.
Another one.
Shh, I'm
Is
trying
there
to think
danger?
here.
I stand for the light.
Oh,
For
good.
honor.
You guys put a barricade
Of course.
for us.
A sound plan. I'm here to help.
Oh, thanks so much. I have a reward for you.
Good
Is there
healing.
danger? Certainly. A sound
Third
plan.
My lord, there is an ancient fountain shrine nearby. Legends say that its holy waters can restore health and heal
Heal
grievous wounds.
That could prove to be useful indeed. I stand for the light. Certainly. For honor. Of course.
Forget.
For my father, the king.
I don't know if the fun of health really is power up enough for flank or
That's curious.
another one of these. Just have it up.
Justice shall be
It does
done.
flash attack, so it's really good.
I'm here to help.
Enemy really
For honor.
really helps
Certainly.
the DPS output.
A sound plan.
They have stuff
Is there danger?
like yes.
Of course.
We're about to
Certainly.
say no.
Betrayer of
Because
the
there's
light.
one strength. Like,
I
this is
stand
bad.
for the light.
Alright, plus one. Like,
The light is my
I guess
strength.
that's like 3% strength.
Of course.
Like level 1 WoW logic.
A sound
okay.
plan. For honor.
El Bandito.
Foul knave.
All about to get found out about.
For honor.
That guy just we don't
The light is my strength.
I can help.
I'm here to help. I stand for the light.
and
Certainly.
Again, just move.
A sound plan. Of course. For honor.
Lock your shields and defend yourselves. Their arrows won't get through. Skeletons, slay them all immediately.
Skeleton.
Honor. Of course.
You are past redemption.
Nope, one of them right out of existence. Arthas
A
is
sound
heal
plan.
and a paladin does damage to the undead.
Justice
Very
shall be
helpful.
done. Is there danger?
I don't think we lost one of our guys, just lost.
What were those creatures, Sergeant?
Undead, my lord. This whole village has gone mad.
But we can
We did our
nourish
best to
with Arthas
defend the
now,
villagers,
which is
but
nice, 'cause
We'll get to the bottom of
they
this.
don't help keeping
I'm here
units
to help.
alive.
A sound plan.
How could it go wrong?
For honor.
How could it go wrong?
Of course. Certainly.
Coming
A
out of the
sound
defense
plan.
skill, use it for better protection.
Of
against-
course. For honor.
Another one. They stack. Let's exploit attack in.
Certainly.
Betrayer of the light.
Not even give me.
Certainly.
Alright,
Of course.
This, I guess.
A
Just heal
sound
me.
plan.
Yeah, I guess there's one dead near
For
it.
honor. This must be the shrine that the old man spoke of. Any man who drinks from these light-blessed waters will be healed.
Okay,
Certainly.
so just
A sound plan. Of course.
Quest.
For honor.
No connection there.
Certainly. Of course. For
I feel like I
honor.
remember that one.
A sound plan.
Really?
Of course.
It's like just
Certainly.
the Fountain of Youth in Warcraft,
For
and it
honor.
doesn't matter because of how bad everything is. Alright. Right where we find the wheat. The wheat.
It's as if the land around that granary is
Die!
dying.
So now we have
Foul
to destroy
knave.
the wheat.
For my father, the king.
I think the plot is basically granary.
The light is my strength.
Turns people to
A sound
undead,
plan.
the grain gets infected.
Of course.
People
For honor.
believable.
A sound plan.
Things are bad.
I stand for the light.
And Jaina should be bad.
What's the plan?
Justice shall be
I can
done.
help.
I'm here to help.
You
Certainly.
die.
I'm trying to think.
Justice shall be done. You are past redemption. For honor. The light is my strength.
Regenerating that
A sound plan.
before it, James.
Certainly.
And we just keep moving on through.
Of course. For honor. Of course.
And then we get
Greetings. We are priests from Quel'Thalas.
nice
We've come to help heal the land of this strange curse.
additional
As
healer
always,
people.
the generosity of the elves is greatly appreciated.
You should know that there is a granary warehouse at the far end of this village. This evil blight may be evident there as well.
I stand for the light.
And their heals
Is
on
there danger?
autocast. Automatically starts on autocast.
Of
That is
course.
kind of their job, so it'd be weird
Certainly.
if they didn't.
A sound
Get the
plan.
mortar team. Well, which help us
For
take
honor.
shit out.
What the hell are you men shooting at?
We're blasting those damn skeletons, sir. This whole flaming village is crawling with them.
Well, I could use your help. We've got a warehouse to destroy at the end of town.
Let's get to fighting.
Actually gonna heal him? Thank you. Like that is something I kinda asked you to do.
That's curious. I can help.
Okay, I'll have Janet pick that up. Gets her level 3, gives her Blizzard. All
Justice
of her spells
shall
are
be
pretty
done.
good, where Arthas only some of his spells are pretty good. We will take Divine Shield now.
I'm here to help.
I care about it less than
A sound
his heal
plan.
still.
Of course.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think here.
One of these out for her. Fight here? Yeah. Looks
We've
like
been
it.
discovered, my
No,
brothers.
flee! Flee!
The light is my strength.
We gotta fight him. We gotta fight him.
Is there danger?
The abomination. Yeah, A-bomb.
Certainly.
Alright, throw it.
Destroy that warehouse. Now!
We got some pulls
A
here.
sound plan.
I can help.
Another one of those. Makes them computed. Tools. Do we get to ignore them? Yep. Equal. Easy
What
clap.
was that? And who is that wizard dressed in black?
I believe that the robed man was a necromancer. Obviously, he and his lackeys are behind this plague.
Well, it's a good bet we'll find him and the answers we're looking for in Anderhall.
Alright, so basically we are finding out what is going on with this. And with that we will be finding a lot of it out in the next episode. I will see you there. Thank you so much for watching.